Magic, magic, 1, 2, 3. I see you. Do you see me? Welcome, reading one. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like you're breaking through your throat chakra, your heart chakra. I'm feeling a lot of like really awesome positive things for you guys. So this reading, this particular set of readings is based on the last energy of the Lionsgate portal. And basically, it's going to be different, I feel like, for each reading. If you didn't watch the intro and you just found yourself here, welcome. Welcome to the new people. Welcome back to those of you who keep coming by. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting this channel and the work that I'm doing all over the place. I know you guys, I feel you praying for me. I feel your love. I feel your support. So I want to jump into this card because one of my favorite things is to not know what your card is at the beginning, because I just kind of want to flow with the energy. And even though today is the last day of the Lionsgate Portal 2023, I still am feeling like, for you guys in particular, it's not just about what's going to happen from now until the end of the year. I feel like you guys, like, I just heard 8 years. Like, I feel like for some of you, you've really been working at this goal for a really long time. And for some of you specifically, like 8 years. And I feel like that makes a lot of sense, because I think when you hit like the 8-year mark of like when you're really, really, really working on yourself and your spirit work, you start to see something change within yourself that you didn't even know was there. And your inner strength. Okay. Throat chakra. So with that being said, we're going to talk about a lot of things. Okay. Here is your card. You chose Healer of the Ages. Healer of the Ages, number 51. Okay, so this format that I'm doing to record this doesn't have the best like Zoom feature or like, but we're only working with this card anyway. So even if you just close your eyes and listen, I try to get it in the most zoomed in as possible and focus, I should say. But anyway, I'm so excited for you guys because you're walking your path. And for some of you, I still feel like you're not quite there yet, but don't give up. You're here for a reason, In the book, they describe that what's coming out of their hands is consciousness, something like that. But some people look at this as like the Jesus card, the Magician card, the, Emperor card. There's a lot of different ways you can look at this energy, but this is the energy oracle. And since it's the Healer of the Ages, oh, interesting. They just showed me that this is covered up. And some of you, why you're having a hard time is you're not sure what you're like, I don't know what I am. I know I'm a healer of some kind, but I don't know what I am. And you're like, maybe I got the wrong reading. I'm not going to get this together. They're like, yes, you will. Between now and the end of the year, for those of you who are still a little foggy about your purpose or what's going on, you're further ahead than you realize. Okay? Stop being so hard on yourself. Please stop being so hard on yourself. I've been there. And for some of you, the reason why there's like stuff coming out of the hands is that you're a hands-on healer. Now, because of, the way that some of the world works, we have to have certifications for this and degrees for that. But it's a bunch of malarkey and a bunch of phooey, really, because no, you don't. Especially for those of you who are natural healers. Let's put it this way. Do you think that a piece of paper is going to make a difference on whether or not you're a hands-on healer? A lot of things are going to change. A lot of laws and things are going to be changing. Over the next 2 decades, we are going to see the new earth really come to life, because now that we're out of that drudgy third dimensional energy, things are moving much quicker. Have you noticed that your manifestations are coming faster, or, certain things are moving faster? It's because it's happening that way. Those of you who have been following me for a long time, like I went from like hurry up and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait until all of a sudden it was like, okay, bam, here you are, here's everything. Now you have everything all at once. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I felt really overwhelmed. And then on top of that, a really dear friend lost their life recently, and I've been like dealing with that. And it's just like, man, before you know it, it's just like one thing after the other. But you know what? The friend has been coming to me and reminding me what a powerful healer I am, reminding me that they are exactly where they're supposed to be at this time. And, it's like, it's so easy for us to go back into the muggle, back to the victim, because that's the way we were programmed. If you've never seen the show Westworld and you're looking for a show to binge watch on, I highly recommend it. It's so good. It's so good. And I feel like it's such a metaphor for the way we are, because we are light beings having a human experience. We're just living a short time in these meat suits and these, flesh suits, right? Like all they are is organic robots. That's all they are. Our brains are like computers, right? And not all computers are the same. Not all brains are the same. Not all souls are the same. We all have a purpose. Your angel number is 551. It's also the number 11 if you add the numbers together. A lot of people, and myself included, I see this card as an archangel card, and I feel like that's what you are. You're an angel or an archangel. You're a light worker. Either way, whatever. I don't want to put labels on you, but just know that you are here to create an angelic experience for others. And this isn't to be harsh. This is just spirit saying we don't have time anymore for the dwelling on the depression, the sadness, whatever, because we know that that's not real. We're not saying that what you didn't go through isn't real. Oh my gosh. No. I'm just saying that and spirit is saying, we are saying together that you are so much greater and so much more powerful, and you can channel energies beyond anything that you even realize you can do. If you are drawn to this, number 51 is also the number 6. And 51 could be an age for some of you, or maybe it's just a number you love. 15, it mirrored, it would be 15. Maybe your birthday's on the 15th, but it's also the number 6. So look it up, look it up, look up all these numbers. I'm so sorry, you guys. I've had the most crazy day. The way this came together was so insane, but I'm so grateful and I'm glad. And I'm sorry right now until I get better software and until we get into the house. I don't even know when I'm going to do the next picker reading. This was such a cool gift for all of us, for me to be able to do this for you. Are there any other messages, Spirit, that you want to convey to this beautiful group right now? They're saying just take it easy, take it slow. My energy was and I feel I kind of felt manic the whole time. So for some of you, slow it down. Also, don't forget, even though you're an empath, if you are an empath, if you feel things deeply, I feel like all light workers are empathic, because otherwise I don't think we'd be able to do the work that we do. We wouldn't care so much about everything in life. We care about everything, the trees, the animals, everything, of course humans, but we care for life. We want to make sure that life is sustained. We try to do the best to leave a light footprint on the environment. We care about this planet. We love this planet, because light workers are essentially pagan, witches, whatever you want to call it. But, we care, we love, that's part of who we are. So get grounded, get connected to the earth, take it slow. I know for our Southern Hemisphere family, you are in winter going into spring, and it's exciting. But for our Northern Hemisphere family, we are in the midst of summer, and it's still fun and things are great. But you know what? The energies are shifting really fast. We came into New Earth in March, and it is, it's been a whirlwind, and we're not whirlwind. We're not used to this energy. It's taking us a little time, so please take it easy on yourselves. Yes, you are a healer. Do not doubt your gifts. I was doing that too. Don't doubt your gifts. And if your manifestation hasn't happened yet, I heard this analogy, and it was so funny, and I wish I could remember. If I remember, I will tell you. But the person said, I think it was Ancient Star Queen. I want to say it was her, but it was either her or Dee. Anyway, they said, when you go to a restaurant, you put in your order, right? You put in your order and you trust that that food is going to show up at your table. It's the same for putting out your manifestations. You put it out there. You're not sure when it's going to come back. But in the meantime, you don't hold your breath or stop doing the things that you love towards your manifestation. Keep doing other things, because the more you live your manifestation, the more the universe wants to give you your manifestation. They're we know you, we see you, we feel you, we're here for you. This is an energetic world. Like it's not an accident to me, and at least for me, it didn't surprise me that Spirit wanted to use the energy oracle for this pick a reading. I haven't done a reading in so long now. I've lost track. But I was really pulled to do this for you guys because the Lionsgate portal this year was intense as fuck. But at the same time, all of those beautiful things that you wished for, the things that you were longing for during that time, even if you were feeling low, it's okay. As long as you were in there was at least one moment. If you found yourself to this reading right now, there was at least one moment from July 28th, 2023 until August 12th, 2023. There was a time in there where you had a moment. Even if you watched a movie, maybe you saw Barbie and you're like, I love fashion. I miss you, fashion. You're like in your heart, right? And then that went out into the universe. And they're like, we know. You're keeping your dreams alive. The universe isn't like, you have shitty energy, you get nothing. It's like, no, it's not like that. That's a human thing to think that there's some emotional attachment to it. It's like, no, energy goes to energy. So if it feels good, then it clings to you. If you're feeling bad, then bad things cling to you. So if you didn't watch on my other channel, Lula's Life, I did a Lionsgate portal reading for the tribe. It was a 2-parter. The second part was more like really focused on relationships, but the first part was like just messages from, the Galactic Council, and we started the reading. It was really profound, but we spoke about that. And so follow the breadcrumbs to that if you're meant to see it. And my phone is still in the dead zone now. I can't even copy and paste anything, which is why the readings have to be put out like this, because I can't copy and paste links. But I think it's funny. I mean, I could like have my husband do it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no, it's just stupid. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to make it easier for everybody. And when the right software or the machines come to me that I need, I will do that. But in the meantime, this is the way it's working, because these messages are meant for whoever is meant to get them. They had me list them as reading 1, reading 2, reading 3, but I have a feeling they may actually have me list them as like reading 1, the healer. You know what I mean? Like things like that, because we're all healers. Oh, and I look down 12/13. That's my birthday. So for this could be also a message for fellow Sag and fire signs. See the fire, like it looks like there's fire coming out of their hands. Don't forget who you are. And also, you guys, look at the fire signs. This is for everybody. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to really study your birth chart. Okay? This is one that was thrown my way too. And I'm telling you, it made a huge difference with a lot of decisions that I made. And I started to realize that I was not aligning with like all of the parts of me. I was only aligning with the parts that were programmed into me, and the parts that like I was focusing more on, like, oh, well, my moon, it's like, but all of these things make a difference. They wouldn't be in our chart if they didn't. And we have all 12 signs in our chart, every single one of us, even if it's a small fraction. We all have different parts of us. So it will really help you to connect with your healer too. And it might help you figure out what your purpose is, right? Align the planets with your astrological signs when you look at the chart and be like, okay, that makes sense that I'm like this because the planet is like this, and to just, it's like it's the map to your soul. Our birth chart, our astrological birth chart of the day and the time we were born. If you can get the time you were born, it's really important. But if you can't, that's okay. And for those of you who don't know your birthday or your time, I just watched a movie recently, which is making me really sensitive to this. I just watched a movie recently where this beautiful soul didn't know his birthday, and he didn't know because he was brought up in foster care, and they have no idea. They have a kind of an approximate time, but they don't know exactly what day he was born. And that's real, right? Think about that. So you are a healer. No more lollygagging about. I'm hearing Spirit give a little bit of a you know what to do. You feel it. You know who you are. So don't deny your gifts. And from now until the end of the year, and through the next, from now to the next Lionsgate Portal 2024, let's put it this way, a year from now, you're going to look back on this and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, it was right there. I'm telling you, I've had so many things that were right in front of my face. And I actually had to ask for signs, literal signs, to ask Spirit to send them to me. And I'll tell you what, I even had a literal sign and said, send it to me in 2 minutes or else. I mean, right? That's just me being a big brat. But I shit you not. it showed up. And I was like, okay, I eat crow, I bow down, but it's not about that. They're like, okay, cool, you're asking for it, here you go. This is it. We don't know what else you want us to say. We don't know what else you want us to do. So stop running away from who you are. Stop running away from your gifts. Stop allowing other people to tell you who you are. Connect to nature. That's why they have these stones and crystals around you, right? We've got jade there. We've got malachite. And we've got, what's in there? Amethyst. Do you know this one? Are you familiar with this one? Lapis lazuli. Okay. Now, if you can't get these at this time, you can still channel their energy, right? You can still ask spirit to channel their energy. The other ones are like rocks and stones. This is one of those magic ones that I have that I never know what it is. I still don't know. It feels like it's got some pyrite in it, but I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. Anyway, those are your messages, beautiful souls. Is there anything else? Let me see. Spirit, are there any more messages? No, they're just saying, you got this. You got this. That's it. We love you. Until next time, take good care of yourself and each other. And if you happen to stumble upon this, there is going to be like a reading intro where it'll show like the three, or I guess I think they're going to have me show the faces so whichever one you're drawn to, maybe you're drawn to all three. And then there's going to be a bonus reading for the tribe. So there's going to be 5 total. There'll be the intro video and messages from spirit, and then there'll be readings 1, 2, 3, and then the bonus reading. So 5 altogether. Look for them on this page. They're like little presents for everybody. And also, if you are feeling so generous, all of my information is in the About section, and you can either book some time with me or you can donate to the work on this channel. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other. I love you so much. Bye.